Welcome to this Made for Success Studios audiobook production of A Pickleball Gospel by Purple Jesus. We hope you enjoy listening to this audiobook.
Introduction. Before anything else is said, I must first express my gratitude to you, dear reader, for taking time out of your life to read something that pertains to mine. The content of this book is ethnographic in that it attempts to bring the community of pickleball to life with an insider's description of lived experience. But in combination with this, what follows also feels very much like my own personal love story. It is the story of my immediate family, who have poured their love into me and made everything possible. It is the story of my friends, who have loved and laughed with me as we sucked the marrow of life. Finally, it is the story of sport, which has provided me with meaningful pursuit and positive social interaction, thereby saturating my life with love. By virtue of your interest, I am happy to say that this love story now includes you. With the multitude of other activities available to occupy your time, including playing pickleball instead of reading about it, it is my humble and sincere wish that you find something in the following pages that is worth your while. The origins of this book, and the events that sent me on a crash course with pickleball, I suppose, go as far back in my life as I endeavor to look. At a family reunion on Christmas Eve, my 5-year-old self fell into my uncle's outdoor pool alone and nearly drowned. It may, in fact, be my earliest memory, the slight misstep, the shock of the cold water, the desperate flailing, and finally, the tight wrap of blankets as my mother held me in her arms in front of the fireplace, presumably after a heroic rescue that I don't remember. The next summer, my wise parents placed me in a swimming class at a facility that also happened to have tennis. Their act of love had profound and amusing consequences. To this day, I can barely float, and I attempt to swim only if I'm staring down death. Yet, it is very difficult to imagine my life without racket sports, especially tennis. Tennis would eventually bless me with a college scholarship, take me to nearly all 50 states, and shape my life through trial and friendship in a way that I could not have imagined. Of course, just as it takes a community to raise a child, it takes an entire army of opposing competitors to raise a sportsperson. Significantly, the motivation for this book was born from one particular opposition in my career, one of intense rivalry, yet also of intense respect. Going forward, I will regard this opponent simply as my rival, though he was more than that to me. Both my rival and I hailed from the Pacific Northwest.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?